Hello and welcome back. Today we've got another £500 worth of £2 coins we're hunting through. We'll be looking for commemoratives, ones with more than face value, but ideally ones for the book. There is a link in the description to the books that I use if you want to pick one up for yourself. We need 2 Commonwealth games to go, Northern Ireland and Wales. If we get those 2, book is complete. We have all the other commemoratives up to and including the Great Fire of London, which is the last circulating commemorative £2 coin. The 2021-2022 Britannias were minted for circulation but haven't started turning up in our change as of yet. And then we don't know if 2023 will see any of the new definitive £2 coins minted for circulation. We'll have to wait for the mintage figures, which hopefully will be out this year, next year, as soon as possible. We all just want to see what that mintage figure is. But let's get into the bag and see what we find. Right then, bag number 1. I'll show you what we're looking for. That is Technologies, the definitive, the standard non-commemorative design on £2 coins. Some years are lower minted than others. It was minted from 1997, the first year of the bimetallic £2 coin, all the way up to 2015 when it was replaced by Britannia. As I said, some of the years have less minted than others, but they're all very high figures by comparison to other commemorative coins. Oh dear, that's not what we want to see. Double diddlies. Well, that's fine. If we're just getting our bad luck out of the way early, and we'll end up finding some really exciting coins later on in the video, we're happy with that. First coin is one of the 3 Shakespeare £2 coins. This is Shakespeare's Histories, the more common of the 3, but we'll check the edge inscription, the Hollow Crown. I tried to check all the 2016s during the video, so like this one here, Army Centenary. For King and Country, we'll also check for the rotation error on that one. Sadly, that is as it should be in circulation. That's a very common coin as well. Sometimes I do forget some of the 2016 dated ones. The Britannias I know I'm terrible at doing, but don't fear, because at the end of the video I will check through all the coins, all of the definitives, all the commemoratives for any other errors that I might have missed in the hunt. Right, Active Union, a very common coin but could have a rotation error allegedly. Sadly not on that one though. I think that'd be a really cool coin to find, a commemorative £2 coin with a rotation error. I know some other people, viewers and whatnot, have been very fortunate enough to find rotation errors on commemorative £2 coins. I've only ever found a a Gunpowder Plot £2 coin with the slightest of rotation errors. And by rotation error I mean if you take the coin, date at the bottom, £2 at the top, or in the right orientation on a commemorative, rotate at 180 degrees, the Queen should be facing to the right, the King facing to the left, because obviously they flip the way that the monarch's facing. So it was an ever so slight rotation error, so slight that I don't think it would even add any value. Right, Charles Dickens there, that's another very common commemorative coin, but it adds a bit more variety to our finds today. Right, should we do a nice early edge inscription hunt? So I get told if I forget to do these. Okay then, so let's zoom in so you can see as well. We can do this on £2 coins because they have an edge inscription unique to the design. If it says standing on the shoulders of giants, we know that that will be a Technologies definitive, but this one says Atlantic, so it'll be a Marconi wireless transmission. That's another very common coin. Otherwise I think that's all we're going to get from this bag. Let's just have a quick check. Yep, we found one though. Not the most exciting one, but it's a pretty design on that Marconi one. It's a cool looking coin, even if it's not worth anything more than £2. Oh, there's a couple of things. Charles Darwin, that one's a smidge over face value, not enormously so. And then we have Trinity House, again, a fairly common coin, not the most common. Of course, within those top rows of common coins, some will be more so than others. It just depends how many were minted in that year, because naturally the more that were minted, the more common the coin will be, the more likely you are to find one. Oh, that's a very nice coin to find. Olympic Rio Handover, that is superb. Any of the 3 Olympic £2 coins are lovely, lovely finds. So, not one we need for the book, but a lovely, lovely coin to come across for sure. But there we go. We're making back some of our luck, aren't we? And if we carry on, maybe lightning will strike twice and we'll find some more amazing coins. You never know what could be lurking in the depths of these bags. Although it's not going particularly well now. To be fair, I'm quite happy with a Rio handover. If that is all we're going to get in a hunt, if that's the only really exciting one we're going to find, I'd be quite happy with that. Right, Charles Dickens, once again. And there's Trevithick's Steam Locomotive, another one of the less common coins. A common coin you won't see as often as, say, the VE Day Anniversary, which we haven't actually found so far. Brunel's Achievements, Archers at Paddington Station, one of the 2 Brunel coins you can find. Again, both of them are very common coins. You should have no problems getting your hands on them. And there we have Jodie Clark's, 5th and final portrait of the Queen. So we know this will be something. It is an Army Centenary. Not the most exciting thing that could have been. And with no errors either. Of course, when we're talking about errors, I mean, we're really looking for the exciting errors. There are some little slight errors, little bits of extra metal, things that aren't quite right. The borders of the dots not being perfect. They are, I guess they're excuse me, catching my throat. They are technically errors, but not exciting enough to add any value, so therefore not worth looking for. Brunel's Achievements, Archers at Paddington Station once again. Oops. To knock over all my piles of coins off to the side. But no, I think we might be done with £2 coins for the year. I think the ones we know are coming out might be, and that have come out, might be all that we're getting for the £2 coin, that is. There's Florence Nightingale, another fairly common coin, but I do like that Florence Nightingale design. Especially with the rumour that is going around that the Churchill £2 coin, which was in the 2024 annual coin set, won't be getting its own unique release throughout the year like many of the coins do. Well, there's a Army Centenary again, no rotation error, King and Country, no edge inscription error. But no, I don't think there's any other £2 coins on the cards, unless we get a surprise announcement before the end of the year, because there have been a few more 50p's that were announced fairly recently, but we've spoken about them at length before, so we won't go over them all over again. Oh, I thought there was something wrong with that coin. It's just the lighting. One of the ones off to the side that I'll be checking through later. Again, Jodie Clark's 5th and final portrait of the Queen. It's another Army Centenary that had no rotation error for King and Country. So again, that one is as it should be. Another, have we had this one today? No, we haven't. I've been talking about it though. Guy Fawkes, Gunpowder Plots. Very nice, but again, very, very common. Of course, when I say a coin is common, it doesn't mean you're guaranteed to get one in change. Like the VE Day Anniversary £2 coin is the most common circulating commemorative £2 coin, but we have yet to find one today. So there's obviously a bit of chance and a bit of luck. You never know, you could end up with a handful of all Commonwealth Games coins, and they are amongst the rarest of the £2 coins, so it's all chance and probability. Right, no rotation error, King and Country, lots of Army Centenaries there. Oh, Lord Kitchener. So Lord Kitchener is a fairly common coin, again not one you'll have too much of an issue adding to your collection, but there is a very rare and exciting error. It's called the mule error. Now, to tell if it's the mule, you need to look at the head side, the obverse, and it should say £2 at the bottom just there. So you can see this one does, it says £2. What happened was, the reverse die for the Lord Kitchener was paired up with the obverse die for another coin, and we don't know how many were made, but there certainly were, I am aware of 6 or 7 now that have been found. But there doesn't seem to be a humongous amount of them, like if you compare to the Navy Centenary with the flag error. Oh, that's a nice one. Another Shakespeare's Histories. The Hollow Crown, got the right edge inscription. So yeah, there seems to be Charles Dickens there. The Navy Centenary with the flag error, there seems to be more of those made in error, obviously, than of the Lord Kitchener ones. So who knows? If we find one, that would be a very, very exciting coin. The chance of doing so, pretty slim, but some people have done it already. I know of 2 people that have found the Lord Kitchener Mule error just in coinage, so if it can happen to someone else, it could happen to you, so it's definitely worth checking. There we go, VE Day Anniversary. As we know, very, very common coin. And that is the penultimate bag done. Okay, last bag of the hunt. You never know what could turn up in that last bag, but you can also check in the description of this video. There is a link to my coin collecting Discord server if you want to come along and join that. There's also links to my other social media channels and my PO box address if you want to write into me. There's a Trinity House towards the end of the last bag. There's also a link to the Britannia Coin Company's YouTube channel. That's the company I work for as my day job, so please do go and check them out as well. I'm just going to whiz through all these coins off to the side and the commemoratives too for any errors I might have missed in the first pass through. Okay then, unfortunately no exciting errors to be had out of that lot of coins, but that's fine because we got a very nice find in the shape of an Olympic Rio handover. I don't think there's much debate over what the star find from today's video is, so what's your star find of the week been? If you found a better £2 coin than I have in this video, I want to know what you found and where you found it. All it leads me to do now though is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.